What's up, guys? Sorry for the super late video. I have honestly had an extremely busy Friday. Around Thursday night, I had some sort of emergency, and I basically couldn't do anything until the Friday morning. And then sometime around the afternoon, I found out everything was all right. So that was one problem to carry out with. And then I was doing a lot of stuff, mostly dealing with, besides the emergency, I was dealing with my computer stuff. So I was able to drop off all the computer parts at this guy's house. And, on top of that, he did manage to build everything as well as test the machine. So I will be able to pick it up on Saturday morning. So I will be able to get my computer back and then hopefully fix up my setup. And who knows, honestly, I do need at least a day to get back in, to get into my setup and fully do everything on my computer. I would like to do a stream Saturday night as well on the new computer, maybe go into a different game. And but regardless, Friday or Sunday will be my Sunday stream, and I will be on the new computer for that. But regardless of that, I still had to go around. I had to also do some returns because the second monitor I originally bought from Acer was defective, so I had to order a new one and I had to return the old one, as well as a few parts for the computer that I no longer needed and was unnecessary. So you guys will. I will be on my computer hopefully Saturday, and I will try to get a setup video going out sometime next week. It is going to take me a bit to organize everything, record it, and then try to do some editing and stuff like that. So you will see a setup video sometime next week. But that basically carries over today. I'm done with everything. It is literally 10:46 p.m. Friday night. This is the first time I'm able to sit right in front of my computer in my living room, my laptop, not my computer. I'm in front of my laptop just to be like, damn, I'm supposed to do a video for today. So here I am, really overwhelmed today. But I'm glad to sit down and do this video. So regardless of a few comments, thank you guys. Honestly, I was unaware to check the restricted shop, but I'm able to get myself advanced threats here, which I will be doing. It should have cost all the 20k ingots I had left over, but this will guarantee me the rank 7 battle armor, which is going to be a great thing. Honestly, I'm really relieved to finally get it. It's just a really nice look. So got myself 20 threads. I will need to spend basically like another 20k into it. And this is obviously without getting any sort of, I still need some luck, I believe. But yeah, I don't know how things are going to go. I'm still trying to invest more into my setup. Definitely need to get an audio setup. So I don't know, as far as the setup video goes, my setup will be improving throughout the week. So I guess I will wait until everything is fully done and then probably try to do a proper video on that. So going on to the Naruto Online side of things, I do want to say I've been trying out Daredevil's Unorthodox lineup, and I will show you Sage World Battlefield footage later on, just because I was able to try it out. And honestly, I haven't had too much success with it. The reason why I was interested in this lineup in the first place, I wanted to try out, the, frontline version of the water main, because the monster strength, skewering, and reserve seal are all very good for talents. So I wanted to give that a try. Decided to go with the Unorthodox lineup, but I didn't have that much success. And I'm not spending any more into Lucky Ninja packs, so let's see if I actually do get a Lucky Ninja. I honestly, in all the packs I ever got since the game came out, never got myself a ninja. So I wonder if my luck will actually begin to change. But honestly, I really don't care about the ninjas at this point. I will stick with what I have. A lot of people have been asking me about Jinchuriki treasures. Now, there is no release date on the Jinchuriki treasures. And I got Datara, wow. So that's the first time I ever got a ninja from a Lucky Ninja pack. Honestly, I never used Datara, and I don't really plan to use him. But it's nice to get myself, a ninja finally from this thing. So, after 6 long months of, spending, I finally managed to get him. I think that will get me the 4-star Datara as well, which is honestly, he's decent, I guess, for Ignition lineups. Was a lot better with the pre-2.0 Fire Main, but regardless, it's still a very good ninja. So, I am spending all the ingots into the battle armor. We will get rank 7. I might as well just improve it and see what happens. So we have 200 threads. Let's see how far it takes us. So 73 out of 100. Saturday's video will be on Agathor's account because I will be showing off Tobirama gameplay that a lot of people asked for. So I do have a Tobirama video Going out Saturday as well as Sunday, and then hopefully I can do a Saturday stream on my desktop, and then do a Sunday Naruto Online stream on my account. So just to show you guys, you know, the ninjas I don't have and give you guys the gameplay, I will be going on that account just to show things off. But you know, 73 out of 100. So maybe tomorrow I could get really lucky and potentially get it. Like I said, I probably would need 90 out of 100, but then I can finally get that amazing rank 7 armor, which I'm really looking forward to. So thank you guys for telling me to check the limited shop. It's a 20% discount, so it's better than buying from the shop. Honestly, never buy from the shop because things are extremely overpriced. I would always recommend you wait for events where you can buy these materials on discounts. You know, limited shop gives you a 20% discount advanced threads. You could get yourself a 30% from Battle Armor Panic Buy. And if you're really lucky in Sage, you can get a 30% to 40% discount from there. So I'm honestly not going to wait that long for one reason. It took them too long to bring this back the first time. So I will definitely go ahead and, you know, just use up my ingots and just, why not, right? Just get myself the battle armor and then focus on other things. But I'm really excited to get my setup tomorrow. And, you know, I was trying to get you guys a video out today to kind of continue the streak. You know, since I've been back, really trying to stick to how I started YouTube by doing a video a day and hoping that everybody enjoys it. So I'm really trying to get back into that. But I can't wait till I get into my computer, you know. I invested a lot of money into it. And it's honestly been a long 2 weeks trying to get everything to be perfect. So I'm really happy everything worked out. And that the computer runs well based on, you know, the benchmarks and stress tests the guy has been doing. I also get rank 7 battle armor, which will get me closer to the rank 8, 250 threads from that, and then it's going to be a long road to get that rank 9. After I get rank 7, I'm personally done. You know, I'm not going for the rank 8 anytime soon or rank 9. I will go into refines and purifies. But regarding Jinchuriki treasures, I did actually skip over that. So there is no news about the Jinchuriki treasures. All I know is that Germany should probably be getting them within a month to 2 months. And then after the Jinchuriki treasures, they will be getting, what is it exactly? Oops, I completely slipped up. Alright, so I guess that's it about the Jinchuriki treasures. But there should be 2 Jinchuriki treasures, one with Han, one with Roshi. And they are both the super rares, around 200 to 300 scrolls. That is why I'm stacking for them. But then another thing people are asking about, it's basically a level cap. So after level 85, your experience does stack up. I probably think it cuts off when you're at level 90. So probably when you're at like 500%, you probably can't stack XP anymore. Hopefully it does keep stacking because I have 387%, almost 400%. And with all the main plot instance quests that I will be able to do, I will hit level 90 day 1. Now, there has been no level cap announced. And they even said on the forums that they're not planning to do anything about the level cap anytime soon. But I still have high hopes and I will wait for that. But that's pretty much it, what I wanted to go through. I will show you guys the gameplay with this team. Kind of give you my ideas on it, you know, because I started to record more and more of my events. And really don't get them out every day. But, you know, I'm trying to get some sort of system. You know, I'm trying to do, I guess, a certain video once a week on this specific day. Kind of get myself more of a schedule. Just because I do want to do more streams, but I still want to continue YouTube. And at the same time, you know, finally getting my hands on my computer set up on Saturday. And then, you know, having to focus on college at the same time, I really do need to follow a sort of schedule. So, apologies for the random, you know, uploads that you are getting each day. But hopefully you do enjoy the video. So let's head over into the Sage World Battlefield clips. Alright, so before we go into the Sage World Battlefield highlights, I did want to talk about the updated power rankings. So as of the 3rd of February, Friday night, Yannick did pretty much update them around the same time I came home. And you will pretty much see drastic changes to the top 2. I mean, it's honestly crazy. Kozo managed to break past the 100k power as well. But Orogiri keeps breaking past it. I mean, he's at 107,000 power at this point. Really ridiculous stuff. I mean, he must be putting in towards power non-stop. Because I believe Orogiri goes up significantly day after day. And I'm surprised he doesn't manage to, you know, just stop. But he basically did manage to get, I think, 2 level 9 Nagatamas to improve his battle power up to that point. And it is just scary. I mean, that much into power. You can also see all the other, top 25 players. The battle power rankings are constantly changing because, in the official community, there is a lot more people and a lot more people are willing to spend. So that's just basically the way it works. And that's unfortunately just the only way you can be in the top 25 power rankings is by pretty much having to spend against the others that are already in there and trying to claim your spot. But you can see over time, when I first started seeing these power rankings lists back in, I guess, August or even October, a lot of people that I was friends with and talked to back then are just, not even here anymore. And it's really crazy. A lot of people are quitting the game, especially a lot of the veterans I talked to. It's really unfortunate, but, I understand their point of views and why they quit the game and for their reasons. And, obviously there are some things in life that will take priority over the game. But, this list keeps changing week after week. And it's just honestly interesting to keep track with. Like, as time goes on, I recognize less and less people on this list. But that's the power rankings list. Congratulations to everybody that made it as of February 3rd. And do realize that basically Yannick spends, I believe, an hour checking through all the servers that he has accounts on just to see what the power rankings are and pretty much tries to fit everybody in that meets their certain criteria. So this is the top 25 across all servers. If you are over 63k, 64k, and are not on the list, it probably means you raised your power after it was updated. But enough about this list, let us head into the Sage World Battlefield. Alright, so guys, going into Sage World Battlefield, I must say I like the concept of the team, but it was just giving me a hard time. And the Sage World was honestly not the greatest. I was going against too many low levels, so I wasn't properly, able to test the team out. And when I fought against, opponents closer to my level, my power, it didn't really feel like a balanced fight. It was against people with higher, I guess, refines and higher power. I was easily getting destroyed. And against some people with the same power as me or a little bit less, while they had the same, I guess, different scheme, it was working out a lot better than mine. So the team was overall giving me a lot of problems. I can say the things I did not enjoy about the team was having May in the last slot, just because I'm really used to May being a powerhouse. She is mostly going to be there for me as the highest source of damage on the team. So having her in the back line all the way in the 9th spot was honestly not that good. And when you look at the entire formation, Shirado has really good damage and an interrupt. And then, the water main was actually surprisingly well. But for an AoE type damage dealer, an entire team damage, and from a single mystery, May being all the way in the back is honestly not the best idea. A lot of people will also manage to crowd control the water main, which is, typically fine because you have Mabui's heal that will cleanse her. But sometimes they will go after Shirado, and honestly it becomes a problem because there were times where Shirado and the water main were completely crowd controlled, and I can only free one or the other thanks to Mabui's heal. And then sometimes, May will be the focus of the team, and she'll get targeted, and once she kind of dies, I really do lose out on the damage output towards the, I guess, later rounds. So overall, the team was honestly not as impressive. I would say I do like this style of the water main, so I'll definitely want to try more teams that involve skewering, monstrous strength, as well as reserve seal, because the water main was holding up. She was healing a lot, she was doing pretty good damage with her standard attack, and it definitely revolves around, having a high HP based water main. Shirado honestly has been always really good, always has really high growth rates, and it still amazes me how much damage his mystery does, because it's also an interrupt, but he's a solid damage dealer. Mabui has been, she's been one of my favorite common ninjas since Kage because of her constant utility as well as the support for the team. It's been really good. I've been using her more and more throughout the last few weeks, and May honestly feels really wasted in that position. She has a great barrier, always benefiting fires and waters, but getting her mystery out from the last slot, honestly, it just wasn't a great feeling. And against, the biggest problem was crowd control against me, and then I guess, against the other team, I was just unable to do enough damage with the team. So it honestly was raising a lot of concerns. I was having hard times against shields, hard times against, Gakidos, and, it's just against those kind of well-rounded, tanky sort of teams or balanced teams, I was having a lot of trouble with those. And, as much as I guess I like the idea of this team, it just wasn't working out for me. You might have better luck than me, But personally, in my Stage Row Battlefield on my server, it was honestly not a fun thing to mess with. And I definitely think, I could get the same type of water main style to work with different ninjas. So I should definitely give that a try. It also depends a lot on the positioning. So maybe putting Mei up in the second row instead of having her in the back row will definitely be a huge improvement. So I'm looking forward to any more team suggestions you guys have. For now, stick it only to water main because I will stay here for a little bit. Maybe, I guess, every week I'll rotate main. So probably on a Sunday stream I will change to a main character. No idea how I'm going to decide it. I guess I'll just do a straw poll on Sunday stream. And whichever main character gets the most votes, I'll decide to swap to that. But hopefully you guys will enjoy the future gameplay, as well as the Tobirama gameplay. I've been, trying him out on Agator's account. And I must say, Tobirama is honestly, he's a weird ninja. I'll explain more in the video for Saturday. But he's a really weird ninja because he mostly requires ninjutsu, but he himself buffs taijutsu, so it's kind of awkward, but there's an interesting lineup you will see Saturday, and maybe for Sunday as well. But honestly, I wanted this team to work out a bit better than it should, and it was just, I don't know, something was definitely missing. And also, as far as the chases go, I guess, I didn't notice the combos going off too much, so it might have been that was also another source of the problem, that I was just not getting enough damage done through combos. I did notice a bunch of times that the water main's mystery would not always start a combo either. But overall, it was an interesting experience. I do like the style of the water main. I can say that you definitely need some kind of more output as far as damage goes from this lineup, and definitely put Mei in a different position. But besides that, the team should do rather well. Maybe even swapping Shirado with Mei and trying for the Mei mystery second round. Maybe that could work out as well. You don't have to always interrupt, and you don't have to always mystery with the water main. But definitely Mei should be the powerhouse of this kind of team. Even though the Zerfang was doing pretty good damage, I still feel like, she just gets a different role and doesn't really have enough damage to sustain against an entire team. But that's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you Saturday.